everyone, this is Sanjana Saji Nair here, and I'm here to have a small talk with you which will be about failures. So you might be thinking, failures? What is there to talk about failures, right? But there's a lot actually, which you already know but never realize. So let me start with a question. How do you welcome your failures? It's a big question. Do you just give up on everything and break down, or just accept it with a positive attitude? I'm pretty sure that most of us goes with the first one, unfortunately, because it is something which we did with a lot of effort and much hope, and when everything goes in vain, we just lose interest in it. We think everything came to a dead end. But remember people, failure is just success in progress. Now, let me tell you a story of someone who called himself the biggest failure once. He has his roots in animation. Any guesses? He is the one who created our ever favorite character, Mickey Mouse. Yes, that is Walt Disney, the most creative motion picture producers in the world. At the age of 22, Walt was fired from a newspaper agency for not being creative enough. Can you believe it? Walt Disney not being creative? Someone saying like that? It's ridiculous, right? Likewise, Walt has received a number of rejections and failures throughout his journey towards success. So coming to his story, his life, in 1921, Walt created his first animation company in New York. It was quite successful and it was running smoothly, but as days passed, expenses went up and the distributors also went bankrupt. So Disney was forced to dissolve his company, leaving him the poorest. So later on, he just pulled himself together and he created a character named Oswald the Rabbit, which was mildly successful, and then he again came to the track. So it was quite popular among the children, but one day the producers, the distributors of the character, which were the Universal Studio, called him and told him out of the blue that the character Oswald was under their ownership and the artists who were hired by Disney were also under them. Just think about his situation. Everything just went in vain. He was helpless. He couldn't do anything. He knew that there was no point in arguing against him or just pitying himself. So he just took a short break and just relaxed. And later he came up with the character Mickey Mouse. And he again went to many companies introducing Mickey Mouse, but it was also rejected. Mickey Mouse was rejected about 300 times by different companies. Then later, Walt formed his own company, that was his own animation studio, that was a Disney studio, and he prepared for the debut of Mickey Mouse. He released a series of Mickey shorts which were instant success. So you can imagine, after that it comes Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Pinocchio, etc., etc. And the rest is history. See, like this I can give you hundreds of examples. And at the end we find that the very common factor that every legend had in his or her life was the multiple encounter with failure. And they are motivated by their own failure itself, the fire inside them to chase the dream which they wish for. It's getting more and more intense in each fall, and that's the lesson which we should keep into ourselves. So coming to the current scenario, we know that today's society is all obsessed with success, achievement and all that, and failures are definitely not part of the equation. They see failure as some kind of human weakness, but it's absolutely not. See, you actually fail when you refuse to get up. And there's somebody who told that success lies a step beyond failure, which is very true. It's a matter of trying again and again. See, you failed because you tried. You at least tried. And that's the thing which matters. At the same time, there will be people who just sit back in their chair, be all comfortable, and be the critic, be the observer. What is the use? Nothing. At the same time, the one who gets into the ring and gets all bloody, dirty, and loose have got a beautiful and colorful future ahead of them. Be like them. So don't worry about your failure. Just worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. So opportunities, they never come to you twice. So grab it instantly when it comes for you, because you'll regret it later, and there's nothing worse than regrets. So the other thing which I wanted to share with you is dreams. The thing which makes your dreams impossible is the fear which is there in you for failure. You're fearing that you'll fail, and that's unwanted. See, just get rid of it now and take away all those unwanted questions and doubts which bubbles up into your mind. If you can't do it today, there's a tomorrow. So don't worry, you have time. And if you're chasing your dream, even if your steps are slow, still you're not walking back, and that's the difference. So, Albert Einstein once said that a person who never made a mistake or never failed in anything would have probably not done anything new. That's right. So don't try to be perfect. You can't be. We can't be. And that's a fact. So it's impossible to live without making any mistake or without failing in something unless you live so cautiously that you even forget to live. And by which case you failed by default. So finally I'm coming to an end, and friends, just keep this in your mind, this thought in your mind, if you're failing next time, that they are not fatal. Failures are not fatal. They can be a blessing in disguise. So this is the message which I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you for listening to me all this time. I don't know how long I had been talking. So thanks again. So stay healthy, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.